Hi. Um, so many of you on my YouTube know me as Chungle Dwarf. My name is Eric. There's maybe been a couple videos that I've shown my face, mostly the older ones. And but anyways, I wanted to make this video because I have some news. I am on my 3-mile walk right now, and so you may hear cars go by. And see, like right there. So if I randomly stop talking, it's most likely because like a car went by. But I just wanted to make this video for like family, friends, or anybody who cares to watch this video. But I am going to the Army. I'm going to Army basic training this upcoming Sunday or Saturday. I leave Saturday to the recruiting office, and I fly out to Oklahoma on Sunday. So I just have a lot of words, a lot of things on my mind, but it's been a crazy journey. I went through a lot of shit and kind of came out, and I'm about to go through a lot of more shit voluntarily, and I'm hoping that I come out of that. I'm pretty sure that I will. Here comes another car. But there is just kind of like a anxious feeling, like if you've ever been scared to go on a roller coaster or do something crazy, something out of your element, you get kind of like that stomach feeling, and then like your teeth kind of get tingly, or at least mine do. But it's just like, that anxious feeling, that feeling of just like not knowing of what's gonna happen. And I have that pretty much constantly now that I'm like a week away. But it's just kind of something that every person goes through, leaving home or stepping out of your comfort zone. I feel like there's like a moment for everyone where that happens, whether it be you go to college or you get a job in a different town. Oh, there's 2 cars now. Like, those things happen. Those, those things where you have to kind of step outside of your comfort zone to, make a better version of yourself. Those things do happen. And, sometimes it's worth it. Sometimes you realize that you shouldn't have done it. But I'm going to stay on the positive side and keep in mind that this is something that I should have done a while ago. Something that, like, I know will benefit me in the future. But it's hard to say that and not know, and that's where putting your faith in religion or God or whatever it may be, that's where those things become, needed. And for a while, I'm not even gonna lie, if my mom watches this, my dad watches it, whatever, but for a while I didn't really believe in religion. For a while I saw it and I didn't understand why people believed in things that they couldn't tangibly see or touch or experience. But those things, in a way, you actually can see. And me, getting older and maturing, those things you do see, but you just have to look closer. Those things, they're not, boom, right in front of you on a silver platter. There are things that are hidden so well that if you only cherish, if you only truly believe, that you can see. And, those things, it feels kind of magical whenever, you kind of put your faith into something, that something will go well, and it does. Those things are kind of magical in a sense, but it only happens if you believe, in the sense of just kind of like Santa Claus. You know, my mom used to always tell me, like, oh, he's not going to come if you don't believe. Same with my dad. But yeah, it's just something that I've kind of had to look within myself. I had to kind of do my own, sense of searching for something better, for something that could save myself. And my stepdad, Todd, he told me this really good, saying. It's just, if you don't believe in anything, like let's say you're an atheist and you don't believe in anything, and let's say God does exist, and the whole end of the world, the rapture happens, and the people who do believe, they get saved, but all your life, there's a car, but all your life you were too stubborn to believe, to put your faith into God. Like, there's no harm in giving your soul to God for it to be saved. There's no problem with that. Oh, here comes another car. Just so long as you do believe, I feel like that's the important part. Like, you can't exactly touch it, you can't feel it, you can't see it most of the time. But whenever it does happen, it reaffirms your beliefs and your faith. And that's just kind of where I am in life right now. It's just, I'm about to go off and do this crazy thing. And like, I'm not even joking, at least like 3 times a night, or not a night, like a week, I find myself praying. And like, whenever I was younger, I used to like kind of think like, oh, this is weird. Like, I'm just talking to myself. But it makes sense. It makes all the sense now. And, sometimes it does just take, a little nudge, a little bit of curiosity. And that's how it started with me. I just, one day was just like, okay, well, let's see what this mythology or what this history has to offer. Because, I mean, there's a lot of people that believe in it, so it must mean something. But that's just kind of how it is now for me. Here comes another car. And, but yeah. So anyways, I'm joining the Army, and I'm going to Army Basic this Saturday. And, it's just interesting to just kind of know that you're on a timer, to know that you're close to such a significant change in your life. And it's not like, oh, it might. It's a win. There's no doubt that it will. Here comes another car. And see, those things, the fact of knowing that there will be consequences to me leaving, whether it be me becoming a better person, me getting a nice professional, the hell on me, a nice professional job, or a nice salary to where I could get a broken arm, I could not end up succeeding, which I'm not going to even put that out there. Here comes a car. Because at the end of the day, I know I'm going to succeed. And that's the mindset you got to have. You have to kind of go into it like, okay, yeah, I know it's going to be hard, but I know I could do it. And just that mindset alone can get you through so much. But yeah, it's just trying to, be the best version of myself. For so long, I was so scared of, the world and the way I would turn out. I was scared of being responsible and scared of the world, scared of things that shouldn't scare me. And I was just kind of tired of that. At one point, I just kind of thought in my mind, like, I'm just kind of done being scared of so much, that I want to experience life. I want to be better. And like, to go out and really want better for yourself, you have to want it. There's going to be so many people, like maybe you're a late bloomer. Like I'm 25 going into the Army. Most people go in at 18 or 19 or even 17. Like my cousin William, he's going in at, I think he's 18 years old, and he's already thinking about joining the Marines. But I don't know. For me, it just took a little extra. Like I said, I was scared of so much in life. I was scared of being away from family, and like now it's just, I've kind of learned to accept that in life there's gonna be scary times. There's gonna be times where you're scared shitless and you just have to do it. There's no way around it. Just go through it. And in life there's more times like that than just kind of walking freely through, and it's just to be better, you have to want better for yourself. You can't just wish it. You can't just ask for it to be given to you, because that's not how it works. So it's just, you can't want change and then not go for it. If you ask for change, if you want absolute change, you are the only person that can make that change happen. And if you're a man, because I only really want to speak off as if you're a man, because I am a man, no one's going to come save you. Like, no one is going to give you a handout. No one's going to come ask you if your leg's okay, if you get a little cut on it. Like, at a certain point, when boys do become men, whether it be like the legal term man, whatever, or if like something happens to you and you have to take responsibilities onto yourself and, start performing as a man, like you just kind of have to have that realization that no one's going to hold your hand anymore. And this year, like, some stuff happened, and I just realized that, like, damn, like, I really am on my own. Like, there isn't any way to think about it. People walk in and out of your life, and you just got to pick up the pieces and keep going. And, like, there was some pretty humbling moments this year that happened to me. Some moments that I wish didn't happen. But now that I'm past those moments, now that I'm better and recovered from those moments, I feel like I could do anything. And honestly, those things that happened this year kind of just cut, if you want to say, like the cord connecting me to these scared things, because it made me do stuff on my own. It made me get through things that I didn't think that I could get through alone. And some of that is like being away from family. Like I was able to kind of overcome loneliness. And in the sense, I've only overcome some of it. But I know that going to Army Basic, it's like, no contact for 10 weeks. At least I think you get your phone like 1 or 2 times during like the boot camp on Sundays. And then of course you could get letters, but it's like ultimately complete shut off from technology, from the internet. And I feel like that's something I need. I kind of need something to reaffirm myself that I don't need all of this, technology, internet. I don't need to be, someone who's constantly on their phone, on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, and that's my gratification. I feel like my gratification, the gratification that I need is to get out there, to do something worthwhile. And that doesn't mean that like I won't come back to YouTube, because this is just a hobby. This has always been a hobby since I was 14, starting, making crappy videos of me playing video games. Like, this is just something that I feel like I need to do to progress my life forward, to, really be the person that I need to be. in a sense of being responsible, independent, and self-reliant. And I feel like that's what it will give me. Not only that, but it also, I feel like, boosts my confidence in a humble way. So yeah, it's just kind of a long road. It's been a year of me trying to get better with my foot, trying to get in the right place mentally, dealing with a whole bunch of stuff that, you know, I wish never hold me back. I wish I would have joined sooner, but the things happen at the times that they're supposed to happen. And I feel like this is as good as time as any to, you know, join and do those things that I need to do. I think this is like a better angle, but yeah, it's just different. You know, it's a different feeling in life about the things that whenever something kind of clicks in your mind, there's just kind of like this, I don't want to call it an epiphany, but that's what it feels like. It's just kind of like, okay, yeah, like all these things that used to scare me, they don't scare me anymore. And I'm just kind of excited to get on with my life, you know? I'm excited to kind of push forward and do the things that are needed of me, and not just from other people, but for myself. You have to start doing things for yourself. And that's whenever I think it's important. Not to just, like, you know, wake up whenever you want to, play games all day and not do anything. Doing things for yourself means to really do the things that, not what you want to do, but what you need to do. And those are the difference between recreational things and things that need to get done. It's like, if you want to do them, if there's a desire or an addiction to do them, they're probably not the good things to do. But if you really look at your priorities and you say, okay, I need to do this. I need to do this to get to that point. And once I'm at that point, I need to do this. Once you start having your priorities in the needing basis, that's whenever you know you're on the right track. Once you start saying to yourself, like, I need to finish this so that I could get that promotion, or I need to walk an extra mile so that I get enough strength so I do good in the, you know, the test in the military. Those are all the things that are important for you to do. You need to do those things, because those things will set you right. Well, as soon as you start giving in to the things that you want to do, like, oh, you want to go home, so you end your run fast, or preemptively end it, or you want to go out and smoke weed, but you can't, because, you know, you have that job interview tomorrow and you know they're going to drug test you. As soon as you start looking at life through wants and needs, life gets pretty narrow, and you kind of know more of what you want to do. But that was all that I kind of wanted to say on this little rant news video. But to my family and my friends that do watch this, I love y'all. And y'all have given me such an amazing foundation to live my life from. And I know that there's not much I can do to repay y'all, but what I can do is do my best to make y'all proud along with myself. Like, I love each and every one of you, and please, no one forget that. Should the worst happen, God forbid, just know that I do miss y'all. I will be watching over y'all, and I love each and every one of you. All right, this is my last video for a while. So, all right, bye guys.